guys, Phoenix here, and if you're looking at the title, you realize that I'm continuing the Nightmare Foxy pixel art tutorial, and I'm just gonna give it another shot, guys. I don't like giving up for you guys since you guys don't give up on me, so I'm gonna try and do this tutorial. I'm gonna do it correctly. So let's just jump right into this thing, and let me just see where I left off at. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So just from first look, we already have a little bit of some splaining to do, if you catch my drift. So what we're gonna do first off in this tutorial is where we have this 3 vertical right here. We're gonna go to the right of this empty space right here and put 1 black. So we have just this staircase looking thing going 3 2 1, like so. Bleh, like so, sorry. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that there's 6 blocks right here. So you see where this gap is? This should be 6 long. So 1 2 3 4 5, and if it isn't 6 long, just extend it over 1 extra block, like so. So we end up having 4 of these black walls after this vertical, just to create our 6. I'm just fixing up mistakes I made in the last one. Alright, and you see we have the 4 here on the 4th one, counting from the left to the right. So 1 2 3 4, the 4th one right here. We're gonna put 1 extra on top of it, leaving 3 gap in between here. And then from the bottom of the 4th one, we're gonna go down and to the right 3 flat. So 1 2 3, just like that. And that corrects that part of the pixel art. And then going down here where we have this Tetris looking piece, this part that I'm swinging at right here, so this part, we're gonna get rid of that. And then going below this now created single, we're gonna put 1 below that. So this is what we should have before we start today. So first off, we're gonna go to where we have this 3 flat right here and go down and to the right, 1 single, down and to the right, 2 flat, 1 2, down to the right, 2 singles, 1 2, down to the right, 2 vertical. So we end up having 3 1 2 1 1 2. And then from the bottom block and the 2 vertical we just placed, we're gonna go down into 11 flat. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. And let's just fly over here, get rid of this dirt block. So we have 11 flat just like this. And then we're gonna go up and to the left from there, 5 flat. 1 2 3 4 5. So it's looking pretty good. Now from that 5 flat, just to make sure we did everything correctly, we're gonna go all the way to the left side of it, go down into the left, 2 flat, 1 2. And now we need to raise it up just to see if everything's okay. We're gonna go up into the left, 2 singles, 1 2. And as you can see, it touched at a diagonal, so we did everything correct there. And this entire area right here can be filled in with, I think it's clay or light gray wool. We'll find out later, or you can just check it out in the what's it called, showcase time lapse, whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna move on from here and go up to where we have this 1 single coming off the top, and that's gonna set us up for the right side of his shoulder. So from that single, we're gonna go up and to the right, 10 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Up and to the right, 2 flat now, 1 2. And this 2 flat is the highest point, so we're gonna be going down into the right from there, and then we're gonna just do a little bit of curvy work. So going down to the right, we're gonna go 3 singles, 1 2 3, get rid of the placement block. Down to the right, 2 vertical like this, 1 2. We do that 2 times, so this is 1. Here's 2. And now for the farthest point right for now, before we come back out again, we're gonna go down into the right, 5 flat. So placement block, 1 2 3 4 5. And now we need to go back inwards towards this direction. So we're gonna go down into the left, 2 flat, 1 2, down to the left, 2 single, 1 2, down into the left, 3 vertical, 1 2 3. And from the bottom block on that 3 vertical, we're gonna use this to create some diagonal work. So put a placement block below it, so you have something that looks like this. And just from there, we're gonna go down to the right, 3 flat, 1 2 3, down to the right, 3 vertical again. So there's a lot of 3s here. Let me just zoom out so you can see it. So after the 2 singles, we had 3, 3, and 3 again. So it ends up looking like this. Pause the screen if you have to, make sure everything lines up like this. And look at the right-hand cameraman screen if you need to make sure for a second-hand insurance. I mean reassurance, sorry about that, to insurance. Now from the bottom of this 3, we're going down to the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here's like the final loop right here to see if we did everything right. We're going to up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And now going to the third block in the 3, right? I mean the 3 flat. So 1, 2, 3. This one right here. We're going to put 7 below it, creating an 8 long vertical strip, which should touch the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And count if you need to. It should be 8 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So that's that part of the shoulder. Now let's rotate over to where we did that first half right here. And we're going to work with this whole area and create the other half of the shoulder so everything can meet up correctly. So what we're going to do is from the 2 flat right here next to the 5 flat, we're going to work with that first. So from the 2 flat, we're going to put an extra 3 blocks to the right of it to start off. So this 2 flat right here. 1, 2, 3. But we're not going to stop there. We're still working with the 2 flat, the original 2 flat. So ignore the 3 to the right we just placed. We're going to go to the right block and the 2 flat and put 2 going straight below it. 1, 2. And this is where we want to work from. So from the bottom block in that 2 flat, we're going to put a placement block below it. So we can go down and to the right, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and to the right, 2 single. 1, 2. Down and to the left, 2 flat. 1, 2. And now looking at it like this, we're going to go to the left block in the 2 flat and put 3 going straight below it. 1, 2, 3. And I think I might be going a little too fast, so I'm going to take it a little bit slower for now, just to make sure that people aren't going to get lost this early in the pixel art. So now from that 4 vertical we have right here, which you can see from the 2 flat we have right here, we connected it down so it's 4 tall. We're going to go to the bottom block in it and put 1 to the right, like so. And then from there we're going to start going up and to the right just to get our pattern going. So first we're going to up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. So 2 flat just like this, and we're going to do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now looking back at it, you see where we have this 1 single right here. We're going to put 1 black wool to the left of it just for a little bit of shading purposes later. And then we'll be back towards the 2 flat. We're going to be worrying about this, not the other stuff. So on the left block in the 2 flat, we're going to put 1 above it. And the right block on the 2 flat, we're going to go up and to the right, 3 flat from it. So up and to the right, 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this now. Pause the screen if you have to once again and just make sure everything's lined up. Now from that 1 block we put above it right here, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. And now this entire area right here where I'm swinging at is going to be colored dark gray wool. So you can fill that in right now. And we still have to border off this area, which is going to be black wool, but we don't have the complete shape yet, which is what I'm working on with you guys. And this hole right here can be just filled in with black wool already right now. You don't have to do it yet, but I'll just do it right now just to get it out of the way. And we'll be going back to the 3 flat we have right here and working from there. So from that 3 flat, we're going to down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. So we have 3 flat, 1 single, 3 vertical, 2 singles. Now from those 2 singles, we're going to go down into the right, 3 vertical. So placement block, 1, 2, 3. Down into the left now. So this is like the dip and it's coming back out to the left. So we're going to down into the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down into the left, 1 single. And we can go through now and delete these placement blocks and just look at what we have from a farther back point of view. So just to touch the ground now from the single, we're going to go down to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And this entire area right here, so where I'm swinging at, can be all filled in with black wool. And once again, if you guys aren't ready for that part yet, just wait till the end of the tutorial parts. I'll have the finished product for you to look at, but otherwise you can look at the showcase and it'll always have the colors there for you. So for the next part, what we're going to do is go over to where we have these 2 singles right here and a 3 vertical above it. And from the first single and the last block and the 3 vertical, so these 2 blocks right here, look where I marked them on both screens if you have to. We're gonna go down and to the left, 1 single black wool from each of them. So down and to the left, 1 single black wool here, and down and to the left, another single black wool there. So it should look like this, gap in the middle, and these are touching at diagonals. So from this first single block, we're gonna down and to the left, 1 single, down and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, then down and to the left, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna go to the second single over here, and we're gonna go down and to the left, 3 vertical from there, 1, 2, 3, down and to the left, 2 vertical. Whoops, pause for a moment, guys. Erase this 3 vertical right here because it's not gonna line up. So from the original single right here, the second single, we're gonna put 2 blocks down below it and turn that into a 3 vertical, okay? So this is the single. All we are doing is putting 2 blocks below it so that it becomes 3 tall now, okay? Then we're going down to the left from it, 2 vertical, 1, 2, down to the left, 4 flat, and it should touch at a diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, which it did. So now that's going to be colored in with light gray or clay, whichever we find out later it is. I kind of forgot the color palette. I know it's clay and light gray, but I don't know which ones go where. Anyways, what we're going to do next is from the, this little shape we just created, like the branch, we're going to add another piece hanging off to the left of it. So we're going to go to this 3 vertical we have right here where I'm swinging it, and on the bottom block on it, so this one, we're going to put 4 placement blocks to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and follow that up with a black wool. From that black wool, we're going to put 1 below it. We're then going to go down and to the left, 1 single, and then down on the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. So we have this now, 2, 1, 2. Going back to the top 2 vertical or the original block we created, we're going to up and to the left, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Down and to the left, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the left, 1 single. And finally, to touch the ground, down to the left, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And now just a little bit of detail to add in here before we color it in. We're going to go to this 3 vertical on the left side right here on the floor, and the 2 top blocks right here are each going to get 1 placement block to the left, to the right of them, so it looks like this. Then those 2 placement blocks are going to get 1 black wool to the right of each of those. And now the top black wool right here is going to get an extra 2 blocks to the right of it. 1, 2. And you can delete the placement blocks now. So you should have something that looks like this or closely resembles it. Now for another piece of final detail before we start other parts of the shoulders and stuff like that, we're going to jump over to a little bit farther left of here. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Which one is it? It's the middle block and the 3 vertical all the way on the left side of his shoulder. So let me scroll the cameraman over so you can see. So you see this 3 vertical right here, right at the beginning. We're gonna go to the middle block and put 7 placement blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then follow that up with 3 pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3. Perfectamundo. You can go through now and delete all these dirty placement blocks. And now these 3 flat right here, we're gonna go down and to the left from the left side, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not gonna stop there. From the 3 flat, we're gonna go up and to the right from the right side, 2 vertical. So 1, 2. Up and to the right, 4 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, we're just shaping out some weird junkyard shape, which is just gonna be like scraps in his shoulder. So we're gonna go all the way to the right side of the 4 flat up here and put 2 going below it. 1, 2. And now it's time to bring that back in. So we're gonna go down to the left from there, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Then from the bottom block on the 2 vertical, we're gonna put 1 to the left, so it looks like a backwards L. Let me just go over those numbers again, just so you can catch up. So it's a quick recap. So we have 4 vertical, up and to the left, 3 flat, up and to the right. Wait, did I say up and to the left here? I think it meant up and to the right. I don't know if I said it or not. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, up and to the right, 4 flat, and then all the way on the right side of the 4 flat, we put 2 extra blocks going below it, so it created a 3 kind of vertical plank. From there, we're gonna go down to left, 2 vertical, then the bottom block and the 2 vertical gets 1 to the left, and from there, we're gonna go down and to the left, 3 single blocks, and see if we can touch the ground. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now all we need to do is switch to our dark gray wool, just so that we can have this detail done later. And on this side, what we're gonna do is the first row right here is gonna just be 4 flat blacks. So you see like that, it's just 4 black wool flat like that. Then we're gonna switch over to our dark gray wool for the second row. So from the first row, count 3 black wools to the right. So 1, 2, 3. So this one right here. Let me just zoom out real quick. It's gonna get 2 dark gray wools above it. 1, 2. Then on the top side, where we have this 2 vertical right here, we're gonna go to the bottom block in the 2 vertical and put 2 dark gray wools to the right. 1, 2, flat, just like that. And now this entire area right here can be filled in with black wool, but I'm not gonna do that because it's not my job to do that yet. We're gonna handle that when it comes to the coloring it completely. So we're completely done with Foxy's left shoulder, and we can move on to other parts of the tutorial. So for the next part, what we're going to do is we're going to go towards his like middle chest area. And on his middle chest area, where we're gonna start from, it should be the first 3 after a 2. So right here, you see how we have 4 with this weird stuff on top, then 2, then 3. That first 3 is where we're gonna start from, so I'm gonna put a marker on it for you. So hopefully you guys can see it on the right-hand camera screen. I'm gonna shift them over since we're done with the left side of the pixel art. So he's slowly just shifting over, come on. There we go. So you see where I have the 3 flat right there? And if you need to look at the left-hand camera screen, we have this 2 right here, followed by this 4. And this 3 is what we're working with. We're gonna go to the middle block and put 4 placement blocks going below it. 1, 2, 3, 4. After those 4, we're gonna put 1 black wool. So you should have this, and then delete your placement blocks. Just make sure it's lined up first. So from that black wool, we're gonna put 1 to the right, so it ends up being 2 flat. Then on the right block, we're gonna go down and to the right, 1 single. Down and to the right, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down and to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. And from the right block in the 2 flat, so this one right here, we're gonna put 2 below it, so it equals 3 in height now. And now it's time to see if we touch the ground. We're gonna go down to the right, 1 single first. Down and to the left, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now for the ground test, we're gonna go down to the left, 3 vertical, which I'm pretty sure you guys already know. We hit the ground by now. And now let's go to the left side. So the left side of the 2 flat we have right here. So on the left side, we're gonna go down and to the left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And the left block all the way over here in the 3 flat, we're gonna put 1 below it. And then to meet up with here, we're gonna go down and to the right, 1 single. Then down to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, placement block, 1, 2. So this is gonna be colored in with dark gray wool. And then we're gonna go up here where the teeth are. And we're gonna start that next. All right, so for the next part, we're going to be starting the teeth, which is like really big pain for me last time. So let's see what I can do this time. Definitely thought I was gonna do this all in 1 part, but I think I'm gonna do it in 2, and I just won't chicken out for the second one. But yeah, let's just get into the tooth. So first, for the first part of the tooth, we're gonna go to the right side of the mouth, where you have this single right here that I'm swinging at, which is connected to the shoulder. and I'm going to put a marker there. And I found a way, like, I'm gonna be listening to music while I narrate the videos, so hopefully it doesn't come through my headset into the mic, but it's like loud enough for me to hear and not get distracted from commentary. So anyways, from this single, we're gonna have light gray wool, and we're gonna go 2 to the left of it with the light gray wool, like 1, 2. So here's like the spot it is at, and hopefully you can see it on the right hand camera screen. Anyways, as I tell you each tooth to do, you're gonna surround it like on other pixel art tutorials on the left, the top, the bottom, and the right side with black wool once I say a tooth is complete. You will not put them on the diagonals like this. That's a no-no. It only should be touching the lefts and tops of any tooth that I say is complete. Anyways, let's switch back to our light gray wool and continue from there. So from this left block right here, we're gonna put 2 going up from it. 1, 2. So now we have an L. Now from this top block right here, we're gonna go to the left of it and put 3 light gray wools going straight up. 1, 2, 3. Now from this top block once again, we're gonna put 1 to the left. Then going to that 1 to the left, we're gonna go on top of it and put 3 going to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now that tooth is complete, and we'll be covering each one of these light gray wools on the tops, the lefts, the rights, and the bottoms. So. And don't mind if putting one on the bottom right here means that it's going to be at a diagonal from here. That's okay. It just needs to make sure every one of them has one like covering. See? That's all you have to do. Nothing at the corner. So this box right here is not filled in. You see how it's just one right here. There's nothing right there. All right. So as I tell you to fill in the teeth, hopefully you guys are able to follow along. It seems pretty straightforward. Anyways, from this 2 flat light grays right here, we're going to go down and to the left. 3 vertical light grays. 1, 2, 3. Then from the bottom piece and the light gray right there, we're gonna go to the right of it and put 4 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then gonna fill in this little hole right here with light gray. And now that tooth is complete, so you can surround all these on the left sides with black wool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops, that doesn't belong there. Perfect. Last time I was doing the teeth, I didn't have a lot of the numbers written down, so it was kind of a pain, but this time I have a couple of them written down for myself, just so I can narrate better. And it seems like, what, we got 2 already done? Let's just keep going. There's like 100 more to go. So from this 3 vertical right here, let me see, why is there a shadow on this? Did I get rid of it? Yeah, it was one of those shadow blocks. Anyways, from the 3 vertical in this second tooth right here, we're gonna go down and to the left into this gap over here. Another 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. So now we have this. We're then gonna go down into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down into the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. And then from that 2 flat, we're gonna raise it up on the left side by putting 1 extra there. So it looks like a L with only 3 blocks. We're then gonna go up and to the left, 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna go to the right of that top block in the 5, put 1 to the right, and then extend that 1 we just placed up 2 more. 1, 2. So now that tooth is complete, we can color that in with light gray wool, and then surround it in black wool. So surround the tops, the lefts, more of the lefts, the bottoms, and the rights of them with black. Perfect. Now we have another tooth to attend to. We're just gonna keep chaining them together. And hold on, my music is too loud. There we go. Hopefully it didn't pick up in the mic that much, because then that would be terrible. Anyways, what we're gonna do is with the tooth, we're gonna keep working with the tooth we just created. So with the tooth we just created up here, we have these 2 vertical light gray wools. So these 2 right here. We're gonna go up and to the left, 2 flat light grays. And then the left block and the 2 flat right here is gonna get 2 below it. 1, 2. So now that we have that shape complete, we're gonna surround this in black wool. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 on the top like that. That tooth is fairly tiny, but that's just a back row tooth, so that's why it looks like that. Anyways, this is where it branches off into kind of like his upper row teeth and his bottom row teeth. So I'm gonna create the branching by going up and to the left from this corner piece right here. So we're gonna up and to the left, 1 single. up and to the left, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should look like this. But from that single, we're going to go down and to the left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. So we're done with that single, so you can surround it on all sides with black, so on the left and the top. But we're not done with the 3 vertical or the 4 vertical right here. So I'm going to work with the 3 vertical first, so the bottom one right here. So first, on this first block in the 3 vertical, we're going to put 1 to the left and extend it down so it's equal with the rest of it. So we just have 2 slabs like that. Then going to this bottom corner block right here. So this one, there we go. We're going to go down and to the left, 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the last block, we're going to add an extra one to the right. And I think we have a shadow again. Let me try to get rid of it. Oops. There we go. Shadow's gone. Anyways, from the 2 flat right here, we're going to down into the right 2 flat again. 1, 2. And on this right block in the 2 flat, we're going to extend it up until it's equal to 7. So it's already 1 right here. Let's add 6 to the top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 7 in total, but we added 6 to the top and just completed the shape. So we can fill in the tooth now and then surround it on all sides with black wool. So switch over and then surround it. And remember, we don't need to fill in anything at diagonals, just only the left, top, right. And so it's all, like directly touching them. Perfect. Now from this 6 vertical light grays right here, we're going to go to the top block right here. And we're going to up and to the left, 3 vertical light gray wools. 1, 2, 3. And that's easily another tooth right there. So let's just color that around it. Sorry about that. We're going to continue now and going to the left of the 3 vertical light grays we just placed. You see how we have these 3 black wools next to it. We're going to keep going to the left there. So switch over to your light gray. We're going to put another row of 3 light gray wools just like this. Just chilling by himself. And from the top of the 3 right here, we're going to put 1 extra on top. So it should be 4 in total now. Count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the bottom, we're going to put 5 going down. So it should be 9 in total once we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now from the bottom of the 9 right here, we're going to put 3 extra to the left. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 4 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me swap these 2 blocks. That way, if I want to use black wool, the dirt's in the center. If I use light gray, the dirt's in the center. Easy. Now from the 4 flat we have here on the bottom, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're getting towards the top of it now. So we're going to up and to the right, 2 vertical next. 1, 2. And whoops, did I mess it up? Did I mess it up? Let me fix this. Go all the way back to where we had the 2 vertical right here. And I'm gonna start from the top to make sure it's okay, because I did miscount maybe. So we're gonna go to the top, so make sure yours looks like this again. Only the 2 vertical right here and the 4 flat on the bottom. Alright. Go to the top, we're gonna put 1 to the left. Then down to the left, 2 vertical. Okay, so it wasn't 4 guys, it was 3 vertical right here. So we're gonna go down to left 3. See? I wouldn't have known unless I reverse did that. Okay? So now let's fill this in. And then we're gonna surround each part of this tooth with black wool. So the left, top, and right sides of each block. Let's make sure we hit every block correctly before we move on to the next tooth. Okay. Now from the 2 vertical we have right here on the bottom, we have 2 black wools chilling right here to the left if you surrounded it correctly. So then to the left of that again, we're gonna put 2 verticals just chilling like here, and that's what we're gonna use to build our next tooth. Okay. So from the 2 vertical right here, we're gonna put 1 extra on top. We're then gonna go up and to the right, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're gonna ignore the 7 now, and we'll go to the bottom. All right, so from this 3 vertical right here, we're gonna go to the bottom and put 1 light gray wool to the left. All right, we're then gonna go up and to the left from the 2 flat, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And from the 3 flat right here, we're gonna go all the way to the left and put 1 light gray wool on top. We're then gonna go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 3 times. So 1, 2. Sorry, I sound a little distracted right there. My music got a little loud. I'm trying to focus while doing the commentary. So let me just recap a little. So we have this 2 flat on the bottom right here. Then we went up and to the left, 3 flat. And on the 3 flat, we went to the block all the way on the left and put 1 extra block on top of it. And from there, we're gonna start constructing all the way up into the corner over here. So that's why I said up and to the right, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So this is the first one right here. Then here's the second one, 1, 2, and here's the third one, 1, 2. Now to close off the shape, we're gonna just go up and to the right, 1 single. This looks kind of weird. Let's see. Maybe I should make it a little bit more spiky because I don't like the way it looks right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's make it 1 more high. So we're gonna count it. We're at 7. We're gonna add an extra block to it and make it 8 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Looks a lot better now. So now you can color in this tooth and surround it all in black wool. So 1, 1. Let's just drop this down, surround these parts, and then we'll get ready to start the next one. All right, it's looking good too. I like when you surround the tooth. It just makes it feel a little bit more complete, a little bit closer to being done. Perfect. So what we're gonna do to jump to the next tooth, because they're all like pretty much touching, like really, really close. So we're gonna go to the bottom left of the tooth we just created right here. And on the top 2 blocks right here, so you see these 2 all the way on the left side, we're gonna go to the top one. So I put a marker on it so you can see it. We're gonna go to the left of that block, 1 light gray wool. And remember, this is only working if you surrounded it in the black wools properly. So if your black wools doesn't look like this, then if your black wool, I don't think wools have an S like that. If your black wool is not placed like this, make sure you fix it. So the top one right here and the 2 vertical is gonna get 1 light gray next to it. Then we're gonna put 1 on top and 1 on the bottom. From there, we're going to, let me see. I don't like the way this looks right now. We're gonna delete the one on the bottom. I don't like the way that looks. It looks ugly, trash. So we're gonna, it's only 2 now. Let me see if this comes out looking good. If it looks good at the end, if it touches when I'm done with the blocks, that means we did okay. So from the 2 vertical, we're gonna up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 3 vertical again, 1, 2, 3. And from the top block and the 3 vertical right here, we're gonna put 1 to the left. We're then gonna go down to the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And we're gonna keep going down on the left 2 vertical until we hit, let's see. We want it to be at this level, so I think that's about 3 more times. So let's do that 3 more times to see where we're at. 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3. Perfect, it's at the level we want it. And all we're gonna do to close this gap is just put this block right here in the center and then fill in all these colors with light gray, and then you can surround the tooth after that. So let me just zoom out so you can see it before we color it around. Make sure your teeth look like this. And then you surround the tooth completely on the bottom, left side, top, and right side. Very good. Now for the next tooth, we're going to go all the way on the left side right here, this black wool right here on the bottom side. So on the left side, furthest to the left is what we're going to keep working with. So as you can see, there's nothing further to the left on this tooth than this spot right here. And we're going to go to the left from here on the top block. So delete the placement block on the bottom block. 2 flat pieces of light gray, just like this. Now from the left side of the 2 flat gray we just placed, we're gonna go up and to the left 2 vertical, and on the right side we're gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical. So it looks like this, like a U kind of. It's kind of incomplete, but it's okay. So on the right side we're gonna go up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row after this initial 2 vertical. So just add 2 more. 1 2 1 2. So it's 3 of them in a row actually. We're then gonna go up and to the right 1 single, up and to the left 1 single, and then from that single right here, the second one we placed, we're gonna go above it, put 1 light gray wool, and then put an extra one to the right. Okay, so now we're gonna go down to the left side and try to get this to meet up with what we have up there. So from this 2 vertical right here, we're gonna go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 more times, 1 2. We're then gonna go up and to the right, 2 singles, 1 2, and your tooth should look like this now. So now you can color it all in and then surround it in black wool. Let's surround it completely. You see there's another shadow appearing on it. That means one of the blocks, like when we deleted the block, it did something funny. So let's see if we can fix that. Yep, we fixed it. Perfect, so that tooth is fixed. Alright, should we do any more teeth or should we end the tutorial there for the day? I think I'll do like 1 more tooth because there is a lot more to teeth to do and it's really tiring to do them. Which tooth should I do? Should I do more back row? No, I'm gonna just keep on this little track we're on. So going down into the bottom to the blocks all the way on the left side, it's another 2 vertical right here. Farthest to the left on the tooth we just created, we're gonna mark them. All right, and on the top block we're gonna put 1 light gray wool to the left of it, and now we're gonna start building up. So from this single block we're gonna go up and to the left and up and to the right 2 vertical on each side. So we have another U like we did with the last tooth, except this one is a little bit smaller. So on the right side we're gonna up and to the right 2 vertical again, up and to the right 1 single, then up and to the right 3 vertical, 1 2 3. Now let's go to the left side where we have this 2 vertical just chilling. From here we're gonna up and to the right 2 vertical 3 times in a row, 1 2 3, and as you can see they're both even now, and the only way we're gonna finish this tooth now is just closing this gap with 1 light gray wool like that. And now let's color in everything. And then let's go down here and surround everything in black wool again. So there's a lot of teeth done. I wish I could do more, but I'm kind of tired right now. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up right there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this part of the tutorial. I'm gonna try and finish up everything in the next part. And once we finish up everything, it'll be a good, riddance to the Foxy tutorial that's plagued us for so long. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button or consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Bye.